Once again, the goal is to, within a single Blightstorm cycle, we have to settle a chain of settlements that reaches out to this adamantine seal and then defeats that on Prestige 20. We have to get 105 seal fragments along the way as well, which means we need to have a lot of successful settlements, one in a relatively short number of years, ideally. And that's what we're going to be doing next, is sort of trying to get a large number of wins on relatively low difficulty in a relatively short time span. Ideally 6 or 7 years per settlement, shorter being better. Last time we played, we secured for ourselves parts and amber for each and every settlement that we play. And it looks like we have a decent chance to get some more with this crashed airship. I believe we have to do this now, or the event will disappear. If we can win before year 8 ends, we get 20 pipes and 30 sea marrow for every settlement for the rest of the cycle. I think that's also worth acquiring. Be a Natural, thanks for the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. So is this once again... Wait, no, that's Coastal Grove. Yes. Yeah, that's more the same. I was hoping we'd have a different biome for this game. We've done 4 or 5... We've done 4 Crystal Grove games in a row now. So I'm actually kind of sick of them, but I guess we can do one more. I guess. Sure. Hey there, Free Now. Will I be attempting to get another record for rotating? Yes. I will be going back to rotating play after we finish focusing on Defect, and then I will go for a 20 streak with Watcher. Which I think will be attainable. So I think I'll be able to actually cross that one off the list proper like. And then I'll be going back to rotating because, heck yeah, I think it'd be cool to do that. That said, I think it's a bit more wise to at least see how far the current record extends, because if it becomes a 30 or 40 streak, then trying to set a new record is going to seem pretty daunting. Can I check the Citadel picks? Yes. Currently, we actually can't get anything at the Citadel, which might mean using the Forsaken Altar, because we're going to have a food surplus. Part of the problem with what I'm doing currently is that we are not getting the machinery and artifacts that we need to get more Citadel upgrades. I'm delaying those. But after this, I can settle right between these two. That's probably what I'm going to do, is settle here and then settle here in the Royal Woodlands with the double modifier. That'll give us a lot of artifacts. That is going to require us to play with starting with 6 impatience, so I'd really prefer to get some starting resources before we do that. Yeah, given how well Zeknar's been playing recently in Slay the Spire, I have no idea how far the record could be extended to, but it seems like it could be a substantial improvement. Okay, so let's begin our first settlement here. We're gonna do this. We have to acquire 300 stormwater as well. That's not that easy to acquire. We have 2 caravan points. So we're starting to get penalties for distance. And given that our starting options don't have a whole lot of settlers, I'd really like to take additional villagers to start. That means not starting with bonus wood, but if we take sea marrow, we get bonus fuel either way, right? So the question is, do I want 7 lizards, or do I want humans and frogs? I am a lizard enjoyer. I don't feel like I'm going to need reduced impatience gain. We're not playing with any nasty modifiers this time. And I don't plan on attacking the trader this time either. I have to track down that, hold on. Do I have an ATS explain? No. Yeah, I've got to track down that, explain video. I do have a I do have an Against the Storm primer. If you're looking for a explanation like intro video to Against the Storm, I do have one on the Bela Lord Plays channel there. So if you search for Against the Storm, one of the videos that pops up should be a sort of introduction to the basics of how this game works. I'm going to go lizards here. It'll give us 20 coats as well, which the lizards don't actually like. It's kind of fun. So, every game we get some negative modifiers that apply during the storm. We get to look at here. Under an open sky. Extra penalty for villagers with no house. That's going to hurt the frogs quite a bit. If a villager leaves or dies during the storm, a thing happens. That's no problem, because you just prevent that from activating. Blood flowers will spawn every 90 seconds. And Blight Rot cysts will appear. Okay, Hostility 4 is pretty bad. So we'd like to stay below Hostility 3 if possible. Or 3 or lower, rather, if possible. Oh, and we get Finders Keepers. This is one of my favorite modifiers. Every trade route you complete during Drizzle season will give you 5 random packs of goods. That's pretty sweet. And is a really good reason to set up trade routes that don't auto-collect. You can just complete a trade route at any time, wait until Drizzle season, and then collect it then for 5 random pack of goods. Very good. Very good. No, I don't feel any sadness at the record passing, whatever I mean. I'm joyful in a way. I'm happy to see that the record has been broken. I definitely held on to it longer than I expected to. I only wanted it for like, I don't know, a year maybe. I got 2 years. I'm more than happy with that. I will, of course, make attempts to get it back, but I don't expect to be able to. But I certainly will try. I think the whole point of having a community world record is that it changes hands on a occasional basis to show that the community is alive and active and that people are improving. That's what that signals to me, and that's a really cool thing. These resource nodes are all in the way of my grid. Heck. Oh well. I like that we have a fish pond in the starting glade. That's quite nice. What we got for starting building here? Oh, we can get the big fishing hut. Fishing has been pretty good on this map from what I've seen. Okay, we don't need to pick any of these yet. As usual, I like to wait until we can open a dangerous glade here, which usually occurs a little ways in. Definitely want to start with a couple woodcutters camps. I really got to build those before I lay out the paths. Maybe I can correct that in the future. Definitely have a few little bad habits in this game. So you shouldn't duplicate necessarily everything that I do, because I don't always do it right. Pro tip. Let's get those up before I start trying to build housing, because we don't even have the wood for housing, right? We have only 10 wood to start. So fuel will be in short supply. That's fine. I like that we have foxes here. Foxes, lizards, and frogs. What alignment of needs do we have here? We have skewers overlaying on the lizards and foxes. We have pie with the lizards and frogs. We have pickled goods with the lizards and foxes. They all like boots. Wait, these coats are garbage. Why did I start with coats? All right, noted. We can get rid of the coats at any time. There's also overlap on religion, overlap on brawling. This just seems like a really good combination of 3. That's right. Yeah, this game just got a DLC, Grismata, Paka, that you're looking at right now. This is DLC content. Okay, I didn't assign people to the woodcutters camps. That was my bad. Get to work, you lazy bums. You, Frogman, you're my fire keeper now. Bring forth new people at a faster rate, please and thank you. Oh, interesting. Early surprise child. But is that even a thing? No, there are no eggs on this map, so that's not a thing. Maybe if I got ranch, we could use surprise child, but you can't use algae to make eggs at the ranch, so screw that. I think frequent patrols could be good. Surprise child is just bad, in your opinion? It's definitely weird. There's usually an upper limit to how many people you want in your settlement, but being able to balloon your population in the first couple of years can be a really powerful thing. So a cornerstone like this taken early can be very powerful, I think. But yes, it can also lead to out-of-control population in a really bad way. It's weird. But you can use it to get like a very powerful settlement up very quickly, and that's really important. I guess I'll take frequent patrol. So we get -10 hostility for every loyalty decision, very notably including sending caches to the queen, which we do often to get points in these games. So every cache we can send will give us -10 hostility and gives me reason to prefer sending smaller caches over larger ones. We'll take that. That seems fine. I'm going to open up a small glade here. Thinking about it. Let's get our fishing started, actually. The sooner we start on that, the sooner we can get our rewards. And we should also start gathering food here. And let's queue up some basic housing as well. House should go as ideally as far away from the main warehouse as possible, is where you want your house. It's valuable space. Actually, no, wait. Work at the foragers camp for now. We don't have enough wood to make the huts anyway, so just have the one builder work on those slowly. But ideally, just spending our first drizzle and clearance season, just getting the basic buildings established is really all we need to do. And getting a basic food income to survive the first year. Towards the end of the first year is when we start building enough momentum to actually really achieve stuff. Speed up a little bit so we can accelerate towards that. Moving houses is free on this difficulty level. That's right. We're currently on Prestige 4 for this settlement of our Queen's Hand mode playthrough. But later on, we will have to pay wood to move them around. But right now, yeah, we can just move them freely, which is rather convenient. So, chopping wood serves two purposes. It, of course, gives us the wood resource, which is fuel for the hearth, which needs to keep burning at all times. it's also clearing build space so that we can expand our settlement. You do need both of those things. Okay. We're doing fine-ish now. And a dad joke for the crowd, courtesy of Spades. What do you call a frog who never tells the truth? An amphibian. No refunds. Let's have a park this time. Get some beautification going on. Rekusan says, I've got 30 hours in the game and you're enjoying it so far. Would I recommend buying the DLC? I like it quite a bit. Just gives you a bit more replayability and variety by adding that extra species. And this beautiful new biome with some very lovely audio tracks that play while you're in it. I have definitely enjoyed having it so far. So yeah, I'd recommend, definitely. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure exactly which of the changes are a consequence of the recent major patch and which are a consequence of having the DLC installed. A lot of what you're seeing, like boots, I believe, are not part of the DLC. I think that everybody gets boots now, if I'm not correct. And our newcomers are here. All right. 2 frogs or 1 frog, 1 lizard with 1 tool. I do like tools. 1 pipe is also kind of useful. Yeah, I know that the fishing ponds are base game now. So those aren't part of the DLC, for example. I'll take 2 more frogs. Put them to work fishing. Or else. 1 minute until the storm. Wood is still building. We're going to want to build the trading post soon, as well as a food workstation and a makeshift post, probably. Trade post is here. Usually I like to put it right here for now. Okay, that'll queue up a lot of wood. We'll probably reduce the number of woodcutters during the storm here. Okay, during the storm, everyone will lose quite a bit of resolve. Under an open sky will make the frogs extra unhappy, so we have to lower our hostility level by reducing the number of woodcutters. Like so. And then we should be fine to continue operations like this. Cool. Good luck, everybody. We should build... Oh, I already ordered the decorations. This is already leveled up. Good. Okay. Sweet. don't have very much food. Would like pack of provisions. Definitely have to open this glade very soon. Well, alternately, hauling in the fish will provide a lot of food. How are we doing here? Check the pond. Okay, we are not doing very well. So what happens during the storm? During the storm, a bunch of negative penalties start to apply. Every storm always features looming darkness. -4 to the global resolve, that is the happiness level, that's green number, for each species. And then an additional -4 for each hostility level. So you always get -4, and then an extra -4 for each 100 hostility. This number in the circle here is your current hostility level. And this goes up quite a bit over the course of the game. In addition to that, dependent on that hostility level again, each of these other negative modifiers will kick in. These are all random each game, these 4. Each perk has a different hostility level. The highest activation threshold I think I've seen is 7, and that one just says a bunch of people drop dead instantly. That one's pretty bad. But usually they're lower threshold for activation and more minor effect. Like this one is additional penalty for all villagers without a house. And the main reason that's a problem with frogs is that frogs don't live in regular houses. They have to live in special frog houses made out of bricks. I don't have any bricks. Therefore, these frogs have no houses. They don't mind that normally, but with this penalty, they sure do. What else happens during the storm? No trader will arrive during the storm, so you can't do any trading at this time. You can still do trade routes that begin during the storm. There's a couple other niche effects, but that's the main thing. Or the main effects of the storm, conceptually. Good question. And not starting with bonus wood has definitely felt bad. Okay, so with the trading post, we can see that Farluff is going to arrive when the storm ends. And now we can view trade routes and what they're for. Don't really have anything that we could trade, so I'm in no hurry to make any pack of provisions. Cool. That's fine by me. It would be nice, because we have that positive modifier of random packs of goods, it would be nice if we could initiate a trade route here. And I guess in theory I could sell some eggs, but with food being 37 with a down red arrow, I probably don't want to give up any food here. That seems like a bad idea. We're going to starve to death very quickly. So, we need to not do that. I guess I can make this now, because I don't have anything else for you people to work on. King Midas, thanks for the 1,001 bits. Can I say what different players excel at versus the general? Are they good when it comes to Spire? Yes, every player definitely has a different perspective, a different style. For example, Zeknar is very methodical, likes to take as long as it takes to ensure that all of the possibilities have been looked at in order to proceed. And it's just very patient and exacting in general, which really helps them. For me, I would say my personal strength in Spire is probably improvisation or instinct in general. I would describe myself as an intuitive player, where a lot of the times my decision making is not based on any arithmetic or flowchart that I can strictly describe, but rather based on a feeling of what I need to do, accumulated over thousands of hours of gameplay. And so I can look at a very complicated situation and very quickly arrive at an answer based on those instincts. And yeah, I do think that does make a better show too, which is why I don't feel the need to change it. It's also really fun. Okay, that'll give us some food. There is a little bit of food in these reed fields. 20% chance of roots. So on average, each node will contain 4 roots. So there's 12 food to be had here, on average. It's pretty sad, but it is not nothing. Is not nothing. And now it is time to cut into this dangerous glade. And to look at our orders. What do we got here? Cyst cultivation. Have 4 Blightrot cysts at the same time. This will happen during year 3 automatically. We'll get +1 purging fire protection. Upgrade a geyser to a geyser pump, which we're going to want to do. But only if we can find a stormwater geyser. 15 bricks is pretty sweet. I'll take water extraction. Deliver 40 stormwater. I mean, and that'll give us more pipes and +1 to stormwater production. What? Why delaying the order choosing? Because of timed orders, which we didn't actually see any of. Because of timed orders. There are certain orders that can appear in here that have a time limit in which you can complete them. And usually much higher rewards than normal orders. And delaying the picks allows you to be better prepared to tackle these timed orders. If you open the order screen and there's a timed order and then you then unpause the game, you lose that order. It just disappears. So you can't look at the orders early and then not pick the timed order. Thus the delaying of the picking in the first place. This one, the pike production is interesting. I don't like 3 packs at all either, actually. I hate this quest. Alright, I'll pick hydraulics. It seems quaint. Alright, I hope we can find a stormwater geyser. Good luck to us. Yes, cut it down. Show me the treasures contained therein. Bugs. It's full of horrible bugs. That's a lot of bugs. Wow. Fertile soil, 1 medium abandoned cache, 1 stamping mill. Ooh, stamping mill. Make bricks and flour and copper bars. Sweet, I can make copper bars. Okay, that gives us the ability to make those pipes, too. I was a little bit worried about that. Alternately, I might be salvaging it to get incense. Although it's 5 incense short, huh? We would absolutely like to convert this Totem of Denial. We'll need 30 luxury good of some kind. Which we might be able to manufacture through one of these. We'll probably still get a pick fishing hut. Oh, we can also use this forester's hut on the fertile ground to make more metal. Interesting. Also grow resin. Not sure what I need the resin for. And this will be better at small ponds too, right? You know what? I just want the fishing hut, to be honest. Beanery. Finally, we can make beans. Do we like porridge here? Foxes like porridge, frogs like porridge, so yes, we would like the beanery. However, have you considered Explorer's Lodge? Allows brawling? And could give global resolve for every ruin that we salvage or rebuild. Already got one. Beanery would be online a lot faster, though. Berador, thanks for the 2 months of support. Take the lodge. Okay, and a way to make training gear, huh? Wait, tea house can make incense. What's it take to make incense? I have herbs, so we could make incense at the tea house. And we have roots, actually. Yes, I can make incense at the tea house. And then we can convert the Totem of Denial. Maybe. Hold on. That's going to be dependent on... You know what? Let's see what the trader has before I choose what to do there. Now that I think about it. We're going to need some stuff. Thankfully, we have money. Also, what's in this cache? Pipes! Convenient. Pipes and lots of food, actually. That could be worth breaking open. That could easily be worth breaking open. In which case, maybe I want the training gear instead. Means we definitely need to wait for the trader. In which case... some pack of provisions here. Well, that makes the food even worse short term, but I want it. We can also burn this down in an emergency. We get 30 biscuits and 30 incense, but it's much better to perform the ritual. That's corruption. This doesn't align with anything. No loyalty there. Pantry. We got to use the pantry yesterday, and I really liked it. Pantry does seem quite good. Alright. You can stay there for now, actually. Or what to do with this last worker here. I guess we can start making fabric out of algae. That's what they can do. Actually, no, use the reeds. Use the reeds. Alright, Farliff arrives. Oh, this is a new one. Strength in numbers. The storm seems less threatening in a well-populated settlement. Global resolve drops slower for every frog villager. Impatience grows slower when we finish a trade route. Or, oh, Mist Piercer. The content of glades will be revealed, but each discovered glade increases the queen's impatience by 1/2. Mist Piercers is ridiculous here. This will allow us to find stormwater geysers, for one, which is already very, very important. But also will allow us to know what the threat is going to be ahead of time. Oh yeah, this is good stuff. Let's have a look-see here. Oh yeah, we can find small abandoned caches as well. There's the stormwater geyser. Oh, and because I have, we have Explorer's Lodge, I can also now seek out ruins. I can seek out fish ponds. We can seek out a lot of stuff. The destroyed cage of the Warbeast. Oh yeah, there's 3 ruins here. Small farm, herbalist camp, forager's camp. Spicy. Is there a trapper's camp anywhere? 2 drizzle water geysers there. Wandering merchant. Golden treasure stag there. The fishman. Lots of fish ponds here. Do camps count as ruins? Yes, they do. Okay, I need a freaking trapper's camp, man. Help. What do you got, Farlev? Purging fire. Not a lot else. Although we could buy metal from you directly. That could also be pretty good. Metal and planks, actually. That's good. Happy weekend, Just Blake. Okay. So the quickest way to get the ritual performed is to tea house here. 2 worker slots. 2 minutes. Wait. That's not going to be good enough. I would have to do double tea house. Which I could do, actually. Yes, I could do double tea house. What about training gear? Also 2 minutes. 3 metal to get 10 training gear? Hell no. Okay, so yeah, tea house then. And we make incense there. And I may also have to ransack this. That's an option. I don't like that option though. I want to rebuild this. Okay, so the tea house takes what? 5 planks, 2 bricks each. Also, they're big. Big and chonky. Okay, thankfully I'm rich. Here, have some parts. Villagers move 10% faster on roads. That's also, yeah, that is pretty good, actually. Villager speed is nice, and that's a very cheap perk. But I really would like some planks here. Yeah, it's actually a very good perk for only 10 gold. Okay, what if I only take 5 purging fire? I can get more planks. And then you give me this. Thanks. Alright, I bought the shovel. I hope you're happy. No, that is going to be really good. Like I said, move speed is very powerful in this game. So that's great news. I'm going to use up all my food to make incense here. That is a questionable choice, to be sure. Good luck to everyone. We need more woodcutters immediately. Stop harvesting garbage. You are allowed to finish that for now. Where are the rest of my people? Hello? You're not currently making anything. Let's go chop stuff. Need to build these tea houses too, actually. How are we doing on this fishing? 32 charges. Pull off of that for now too. Mango Tonics, thanks for 48 months, 4 hecking years. Is a long time. Color me suitably impressed. Yeah, I think it's really important just to gather wood as close to the warehouse as possible right now. Somebody asked me to go over the hotkeys at the start of this game. I'm sorry I didn't do that earlier when I didn't have a lot of things to display, but here's a quick hotkey overview for some of the overlay hotkeys in Against the Storm. This is what the game looks like. Normally, that's great and all, but there's a lot more information you can bring up. Tab brings up the water overlay. You can connect pipes and control water levels in buildings from here. Control brings up production overlay. You can see what every building is making and disable or enable those individual productions one at a time. Alt brings up the worker overlay where you can see who's assigned to what. You can also easily place workers from here and with mouse wheel scroll between the species to place. B, by default on the keyboard, highlights all of the resources. So we can see what the different node types are at a glance here. I think those are the main ones. Z apparently brings up the corruption rate on the Ancient Hearth. But those are the main ones to be aware of. Hopefully that was helpful to someone. Okay, Double Tea House is finished. Time to starve ourselves. Frogs enjoy this job? Do I see that correctly? I sure do. Alright, please make incense. Use the oil. And that. I'll get one more working here. Incense, just use the roots. Again, the oil, please. So that'll occupy 3 people for 2 minutes. This is all going to be worth it, trust me. We still have 1 unemployed individual who needs to work. Oh, good, you're unemployed too. Good. All right, go fishing, you two. We need that payoff of the fish real fast, because we're going to starve soon. I wish I knew how to make one of these. Yeah, I'm aware, thanks, though. Actually, help them fish. We need to deplete this as soon as possible. I see, fish takes longer to fish than the other thing. Y'all wouldn't happen to bring any food with you, would you? No, just more of herbs. I do want another fox, but I do want these resources. Alright, good luck, newcomers. Please don't eat any food for 2 minutes, please. Thank you. Yeah, I guess we're just kind of waiting for our doom here. So the way that fishing ponds work is that the workers gather all of the resources in nets and then deliver it only once the node has been completely depleted. Other resources, you get them as you pull them out of the ground, but the fish are a front-loaded effort for long-term reward. And once this fish pond is depleted, we should be okay for a bit. I might be at that time able to send out a Strider Ports expedition, but maybe not. It's a real shame I didn't see a trapper's camp appear anywhere. I really hope we can find a large trapper's camp. At some point. Okay, that has been depleted now. That's fine. Let's get a insect hunting camp over here. We should build a warehouse over here too, which we'll be able to do shortly. How are we doing on this? Oh, crap. Worried about that. Okay, you stop. You stop. Please turn that back into normal stuff. Thanks. And delete one of these. Cool. Okay, so we have our 30 incense. We need the fox. Okay, and we have plenty of time to perform the ritual. So we're going to achieve a converted totem of denial, which will give 3 to global resolve, which is most excellent. Big time, that's what we want. Oh yeah, now somebody can man this again. Let's go back to making fabric. Thanks. Okay, it's all coming together. And this is now done. So they're hauling in the fish. Cool. Food is happening. We won't be starving today. When to build a warehouse. So you want to build a warehouse anytime the travel distance back to the main warehouse becomes problematic. Ideally, you want the distance between a worker's workplace and a warehouse to be as short as possible. And the more frequent or the more important that task is, the closer you want it. Can we restock the pond? No, I don't think that's a thing. Yeah, you can collect your nets early if you're desperate. But you cannot restock it. Okay, what dangerous glade do I want to open next? Probably that one. Although a copperfin trout pond does not give us food. Wait, what does give us food? Not much at the moment. Could open the one with a stormwater. There's 2 large dewberry bushes. Oh, 2 large clay deposits. Some escaped convicts. I love convicts. Actually, yeah, that is the one we're going to open next. How do you fail at this game? If this red bar fills up all the way, we lose. So if you do not win essentially within a certain time frame, then you lose. The queen says she's had enough, and you're fired. That's how that plays out, I suppose. They went here. That's right. Good. Let's deliver this. Can you lose by losing all your villagers? I don't think that in and of itself is a loss condition, but I do believe the red meter fills slightly for each villager that you lose. Also, realistically, if you do lose all your villagers, that's going to be a game over. Because you won't be able to recover in time. It's just not instantly a game over. Okay, just cut straight towards that. Okay, so this time the frogs take a harsher penalty. Oof, that is tough, actually. That's not good. What if I abandon all woodcutting? Okay, that works. That's fine. Okay, we just need other jobs then. How about the jobs? Concerning. So that's what I get for picking Explorer's Lodge. I don't have anything for them to do. I'd really prefer they be woodcutters right now. Seems like that won't work, though. Once the Totem of Denial is converted, we can do it. Okay, so we only have to wait 1 minute. I think that'll help. Frogs can also work in the tea house, and they love it there. They really do. Don't actually want them to do anything in the tea house, though. I just want them to work there. Oh, wait, I can use scales to make incense? Hold on. Definitely missed that. Yeah, make a bit more, then.
Sheep.
Cool. Okay, hang tight for a couple moments, everybody. Once the Totem of Denial is converted, all will be well. Excellent. How much clay do I have? Not enough. Newcomers are bringing more clay. Well, that's convenient. 2 foxes is good, too. I'll wait until after the storm to accept those newcomers, though. What I won't wait on is picking our new orders here. It's time. Efficiency test. It's no longer called lumber mill efficiency test. 60 planks and 60 scrolls to make our woodcutters better and unlock Forester's Hut. There's no way this would ever happen. In fact, all of these are horrible. Dang. Actually, we might be able to do advanced farming because of the random packs of goods we get from our drizzle thing. So let's do that. Forager's Trial. 50 roots and 50 grain. Also not happening. 12-pack of luxury goods, 12-pack of trade goods. Again, also we can get these randomly. Get faster traders and a bunch of parts. Or just make villagers happy by giving them jerky. I like this idea. Can jerky be made from insects? Wait, this is an important question. Yes. Cool. Only lizards like jerky, but it's a really easy to make complex food. And we have 9 blizzards already, so it's easy to get 12. Convert it. Do it. And now we can take these newcomers too, actually. Excellent. Wait. Oh, but they need a house. That was my bad. Quickly, build yourselves a house. Faster. Build faster. Yes. Look how happy the foxes are to have a house. Good for them. Alright, here's our converted totem. +3 global resolve again. Very, 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 very good. Extremely very good. Congrats on making fabric. Thank you. Okay, so we all knew it was here before we came in here. Oh, a forester's hut. I didn't process that, actually. Cool. So we can start growing metal if we want to. There's some use to that. I mean, it's another thing, so you know what? Yeah. Got planks, too. The escaped convicts can either be arrested with training gear, or we can persuade them to join us. We'll get 5 villagers, 2 wildfire essence, 30 reeds, and we'll gain incense based on root production. That's fun. I don't expect to make a lot of roots, but automatic incense production's good. In terms of useful resources, these 2 large clay deposits are very good. We'll be setting up shop near there very quickly. I'll be persuading those guys to join us once the storm ends. What else can we do? What else can we do? Oh yeah, I wanted to chop into small glade that had fish. As well. I'm gonna have a lot of people pretty soon. We need a lot of jobs. We should also queue this up. It's gonna take more planks than I have, though. I have no way to make planks, right? That's right. All right, new year, new cornerstone. More newcomers, please no. Gain oil for every 10 flour produced is interesting. Could be quite good, given that we have the rain mill. Or exploration contract. 20 reed and 20 clay for each discovered glade. Let's see. This is 2-star flour. So 7 algae becomes 10 flour. Guess that's pretty good. Sure, I'll take small press. And we'll look for a way to get complex food involving flour. These trade routes are kind of garbage, but I am gonna trade 2 pack of provisions and 9 fish to get this 3 amber. We'll also get 5 random pack of goods, because it will complete during the drizzle season. So that's why we're doing that, even though I would say it's mostly a bad deal otherwise. It's now time to convince the convicts that they belong here with us. forever. Let's bring the lizards to 0. So work the hearth for now. Get a warehouse here as well. Definitely get a road too. These are actually blocking the road. I see the problem here. Cool. We can't make more of these, right? I only get the one. I have to pay a plank to move it too. Alright, we need more woodcutters. Zorg. I have very little to trade you, I'm afraid. Gave everything I had to the last guy. Thankfully, you seem to have very little that I want. So, could talk. I suppose. You can ditch the coats I don't need? True. They're not worth very much, though. They are not worth much. You could use help here, I guess. Oh yeah, and we need that, Oh no, we haven't built the pump yet. We need more stuff. Deliver some stuff. To be here. Okay, we got 5 pack of trade goods. Now I can trade with Zorg. Hello. That's worth 750. You can see why I did that trade route. It was much more valuable than it seemed at first glance. We could also keep these pack of trade goods to maybe use in future trade routes. Not that I have many more pack of provisions. We definitely still need to get a hold of the food situation. Working on it, though.
Hello.
An order for those? Not one that I took. The one that I took was the pack of crops order. Oh, good. That finally got opened. What's in here? An ancient tablet. Okay. We made our 30 incense, so we have that for later. Gone fishing. Oops, I canceled the build order there. That was my bad. I'm going to break down the tea house for now. Free up some planks. We mostly took that to get the 3 global resolve from the converted Totem of Denial. As far as I'm concerned, it has served its purpose. Alright, there we go. And we can can complete our first order as well. We'll get 2 more people. Not that I really need more people, but 15 bricks is nice. And a blueprint pick is also nice. You need dye to make paste, right? That's so interesting that you can only make paste with dye. Being able to make fish paste would be pretty sweet. Produced in tinctuary, cookhouse, manufactory, or cobbler. And it can also make biscuits, so we'd have a way to make food out of flour there. Smithy is a better way to make pipes. We do want to make some pipes eventually. Can also make tools. Cobbler makes boots? Wait a minute. Give me boot making. Everyone likes boots. And it gives us the ability to make dye, so that if we find cannery again, we can actually take it. Cool. We can make that. I like to put that next to the central hearth, usually. You guys will have work to do in a minute. Don't worry. Stamping mill is finished. Okay, it's clearance season, so too late to use the Forester's Hut this year. Just going to grow crystallized dew. That's going to let us make tools and pipes in large quantities. I like it. Okay. Oh yeah, and we got all the extra people. That's what's going on here. So now we need to find more jobs for folks. I also need to brace for a really nasty storm. Is this map easier or harder than the other zones? Different, I would say. Definitely different. Don't know that I would call it strictly easier or harder. Though. It's only at 15 charges. Oof. Nothing to do, huh? Let's get some frog houses. And we are really low on food. That part is concerning. This gives 2 more people also. Yikes. What to do? What to do? How long until this arrives? 1 minute 48. It's going to give us a food production blueprint, which could help our situation. I'm really hoping for Trapper's Camp. That would make life a lot easier. We should probably cut towards this thing. How bad is a destroyed Cage of the Warbeast anyway? I mean, really. This could be a while. Don't I know it? Where'd that thing go? Here. Give me sea marrow. Ooh. Buff those tiles or whatever. Luck. We have 0 food? That's probably bad. It seems bad. It seems very bad. Not good, certainly. Blight Post? Yeah, what about it? The storm's not happening yet. Here we go. We could get the fish early, but then we get less fish. We trade short-term problem for longer-term problem, which I don't think we want to do. All right, the other problem is that we have 2 hostility, which is still too much. How much do you lower by? Okay, we can go to 1. We have lots of unemployed people then, but we might be able to stay happy enough. Actually, yeah, the lizards working the Blight Post, they will be happier. Expedition complete. Oh, plantation! Hold on. That's huge. We also get 25 sea marrow. Wait, is that enough? Tell me that's enough. Yo! Salvation arrives. That expedition paid off huge. Absolutely fantastic. And let's get plantations set up ASAP here. Really all it is for farm fields here. That's a sad little patch of ground. But beggars can't be choosers. You're in the way. Mark these. And then disable the plant fiber on both of these. Is that a dangerous glade with less than 15 farm tiles? It sure seemed like it. Apparently there's 33 in here. This one has 14 But yeah, I wasn't paying close attention to the fertile ground count. 15 there. 15. 15. 14. Yeah, there's no other fertile ground. I'm pretty sure they fixed the thing where it appears under trees. Mysterious. Most mysterious. And yeah, 3 homeless, I see. Let's get a house. Nice house down by the water. Also move this stinky trading post into the boonies. Wait, a trade route that I can do? Cool. But yeah, we gotta get in here. This will solve all our problems, as long as we can handle the destroyed Cage of the Warbeast. Which probably I can. Should look up what that does. Do another one, right? A trash deal for an ancient tablet, by the way. That's how much they're worth normally, is 8. Events are now in the in-game encyclopedia. Oh my goodness. Amazing. The wiki might as well be deleted now. Just ruin the whole thing. These are not alphabetical. Destroyed Cage of the Warbeast. Okay, we would just need 24 amber and a bit more incense. Yeah, I don't really like Cultivate the Decay. There's random rewards. Cool. So yeah, we just need more ember. That's not that hard. But we do need to be prepared for that. If we're going to try to do it. Actually, I think that plantation only needs one person working it, I'm going to be honest. Okay, we have lots of food. More pack of provisions going. Alright, I've learned this lesson before. Don't cash the trade route in immediately. There is a small delay between the start of the season and when the Forest Mystery actually kicks in. You must wait for it to finish first. Very important. Ooh. Without restrictions is just better than workers' ration. The question is, do we want rich clades? I think the answer is probably not. I think we'd rather have it without restrictions. Because chance of double yields is also more resources. Let's go on Arumba. Yeah, there's a new species with the Keepers of the Stone DLC that released a week or two ago. The Frogman. And I like him quite a lot. So yes, let this finish. Do cash in this order, though. Let's pick some new ones. Chest Chaser. Open or send 4 abandoned caches to get 5 training gear per minute and 15 tools and export specialization +2. That's really good. I really wish I could do that. But we definitely don't have what it takes to do that, I'm afraid. 10 minutes, 30 seconds is a long time? No, it's really not. It's really not. It feels like it should be a long time, but nope. Wow, 20 pipes, huh? Sure. 20 aesthetics decorations to get 30 crystallized dew and 20 amber. Actually, ooh, this is a really easy one to do. And that'll give us the amber we need for the destroyed cage of the war beast. That's really good. 0 out of 20. Do you mean 0? Is it a joke to you? Oh, it's a harmony. This is for harmony decorations, I see. Okay, so that'll take 20 planks. And the cool thing is you can disassemble them after you build them. So I just need to have a total of 20 planks. How's the trader doing? Trader lives over here now. 2 minutes. She might have building materials. Okay, so keep working towards the destroyed cage of the beast then. Don't mind if you do. Already getting more people. I don't think I want more people right now. Okay, you guys are doing unclear things here. This is not kicked in yet. Okay, collect that. We get 5-pack of provisions, which is pretty sweet, right? Because then I can just use that for another trade route. Let's sell this. Bit of flour. Don't mind if I do. Okay, everybody is working hard. Okay, these guys don't need to be on their job anymore. Thought I had more workers hiding around somewhere. Right, get all that metal planted. Good luck, everyone. Oh, but this house isn't finished? Oh, well. Who cares? Is the code is 0 if I favor the foxes? That's kind of sad. It's kind of sad. We don't have a lot of plus happiness going on here. But I did take Cobbler, right? We should queue up a Cobbler. I guess we also fire these 2 guys in a moment. beanery is back. This will also help with our food problems. We can make fish porridge. The people need shoes? They do, yeah. They must. Okay, now we have a need for more people, so... welcome, people who have metal bars. Collect 5-pack of trade goods. How much time is left in the season? 1 minute 46 seconds, so I can do this too if I'm willing to part with 11 fish, and I am, to get 5 more packs of goods. Wish I had a better way to make planks.
Hi.
What is that? Woodcutters move faster. Cool perk. Wouldn't mind that, actually. The Hilda has bricks. No planks, though. Are we prepared for Warbeast? We would have been if Sahilda had brought planks with her. Now it's going to take a little bit. But yeah, mostly we are. Stone. Do I need stone for anything desperately? I think so. Alright, well, do give me some... Actually, we can even make bricks really efficiently at Stamping Mill, so I don't even think I care about buying bricks. I am willing to buy some herbs. Hit me up with that herb, Sahilda. I guess we just let that remainder go. Thanks. We can make all sorts of stuff with that. Like incense, for example. Okay, so we should wait on the beanery and the cobbler then, actually. Make the decorations first. I should use the... Oh, that's what somebody was talking about with the 4X, right? The bigger decorations are more build time efficient. So that's 10, 16, 20. There we go. And the fishing hut is now idle. Good. I see coal. I did see coal. Only a little bit, though. It's kind of a crappy mine. Hey, I wasn't clicking on you. Oh, I was. Apparently I have no parts. That's just because I don't deconstruct things I don't need. If I do that, I'll have parts. Will this get uploaded to the YouTube too? Probably, yeah. It'd be good to put this up on the YouTubin'. Okay, and collect. 5-pack of crops. Sweet. Pretty good year. Year 4, okay. You two are still dutifully working. Hello, Pixel Penguin. Hey there, hey there. Ooh. Not that bad, actually. Now I definitely have too many people who don't have jobs. I guess prioritize the mine, then they can go work in the mine. So we're going to do that trade route and then wait on collecting it until next drizzle season. I'll also wait to open this. Although I don't really have a reason to, right? Okay, that helped with the frog situation. And yeah, we need to get those up so that I can make the cutler here. Is telling me the potential resources in a node part of the DLC? No, we have the perk. It's called Mispiercers. Yeah, that's why I can see what's in these glades. As a penalty, every time we open a glade, we get half a point of impatience, which does hurt. We're actually getting a little close to losing here, so we have to, like, fulfill some of these. These are actually hard to do. Spooky. Yes, we must be careful. Could use some of these. Cool. Good luck, buddy. Okay, just a bit longer. Probably should have hooked up the crude workstation to pipes a long time ago, actually. How many of those do I have? 19? Yeah. I should have done that a while ago. As soon as I was relying on it for stuff, I should have done that. Okay. Now we don't need so much plank production. Get our last aesthetics decoration. We can complete the quest. This gives us 20 amber and a whole bunch of metal. Oh, and plus berry production? Wait, plus berry production. But there's 2 large dewberry bushes in here. We're going to have so much food. What we're not going to have, though, are happy villagers. That is the part that is concerning to me. Foxes are happy, but the storm is about to start. At which point we will be decidedly not happy anymore. Oh, I can't get down to 1. Okay, one is fine. That's fine. Okay, cool. Cool then. That's good. That's great. That's fine. Everything's great. Also, now we can delete all this garbage. Who needs that crap? Not me. Please give me beans. And also boots. Beans and boots. Oh, back to 2. Oh yeah, because of the impatience dropping. I figured that was going to be an issue. Here. That is going to be a problem. Yeah, the mine is going up at least. It's okay. Lizards don't know they're unhappy, is my usual experience. Hey, that's a good payoff, too. Sell 32 clay. That'll be done as soon as drizzle begins. Yeah, they're fine. Once we can have a few woodcutters too. Cool. So make boots out of scales here. So I'm not going to be able to make that many boots, huh? It'll be a nice short-term boost to happiness, I guess. Getting the porridge online is more important, though. Let's focus on that for this moment. Oh, the frogs love the beanery, and so do the lizards, actually. Beanery is very good. Um, 50 porridge is probably enough, actually. Oh, and I can make pickled goods, too? Oh, sweet. Heck yeah. Get 3 frogs on that. Actually, wait, lizards are more pissed currently. Alright, looks like we solved our food problems short term. Maybe other issues. Okay, last order is not unlocked yet. Currently at 15. Don't go above 20, I guess. Any changes to Queen's Hand mode? The overall strategy, I don't think so. The individual runs, yeah, because you've got new species and the different needs and everything. And yes, that is new music you're hearing, courtesy of the DLC. It's when you get it. It's the storm music for this biome, which I have been enjoying. Like lots. Quick summary of this game: it is a settlement builder / resource manager, mixed with roguelite. So you're trying to manage and expand a settlement and the various resources within it while dealing with random building blueprints and random events. Good time. It's a very good time. What's the goal or win condition? The goal is to fill up the blue meter entirely. We need 18 points. 18 points to win. Meanwhile, the red meter is filling constantly, the meter of impatience. And if that fills all the way, then we lose immediately. So as you can see, we're kind of on the edge here. But every time we complete an order, we are able to get more... we're able to reduce the impatience. So that'll go down shortly. Yeah, it's the meta progression type of roguelite, but the Queen's Hand mode makes it more roguelike-y because there is no meta progression that you get to keep in Queen's Hand mode. 3 grain per minute actually sounds kind of good. Sure. Some more people. Not that I needed more people. But now we have even more people. We should start sending more expeditions. We were probably supposed to do this a while ago, actually. Let's get caught up on those. Get ourselves a bunch of resources. What else is going on here? Looks like things are going quite well. This has kicked in, so we can collect these. We get 5 pack of provisions and 5 pack of provisions. Really nice to have these self-paying trade routes. Sell those. Don't care about the newcomers. Expeditions with the Strider Port seems new. Yeah, that's specific to this biome. I don't have a way to make tools, do I? Not a thing I took. No. Noted. Okay. So there's that decayed Cage of the Warbeast. We've already understood what it takes to pay for a funeral for a Warbeast. So we can just go ahead and do that right away. And then we have huge food nodes that we're going to want to get access to as well. Wait, how much fertile ground did it say was in here? It doesn't seem like there's very much. Yeah, the Explorer's Lodge is going to be so good. It sure is. Oh yeah, now we're cutting jump. We're starting to get to the happiness thresholds where we can get stuff done. This is going to work out, I'm pretty sure. Please don't make any more copper bars. 5 pack of trade goods. Hit 42 incense. Okay, we can sell some incense as well. Five more pack of provisions. I like that they just make themselves. Is there a benefit to not auto-collecting trade routes? In this run, there is. We want to collect the trade routes during the drizzle season, because we get an additional bonus when that happens. That's why I don't have them on auto-collect. I've had more woodcutters minutes ago. That's fine. I hope that's fine. Five pack of building materials. Cool. That's all the trade routes I can do for now. So we got a whole bunch of random junk. That's great. When is the trader arriving? They should be here soonish. A minute and 44 seconds until Farloff arrives. Cool. I would like to buy some tools, probably. So I would like to start opening caches to reduce hostility. We cannot allow hostility to reach 4 during the storm. That would be quite bad. Just gonna salvage the farm. Definitely time to queue up Explorer's Lodge. Finally finished over here. Cool. And yes, that's an empathy choice. Good. Don't know that I want to open a second glade right now, but maybe I should for Hasty Explorer. Also, let's pick our last order here. 6 ancient tablets, or 100 clearance water and 100 storm water. Kidding me, right? Is it a good idea to build a second hearth? It is now, yes. I'll take that. Yes, it is. Has been for a while. Let's get that over here. Once the Cage of the Warbeast is gone, I'll build it. Which means I should have left the decorations intact that were over there. Oh well. Land Hall. Camps produce more yield is pretty strong, but Tinker being able to make tools seems more important here. That's our best win con so far. We have 45 crystallized dew currently. Oh, and that's probably after I made way too many pipes. And we're going to get a lot more as well. So yes, give me anything that can make tools. Being able to make training gear is also nice. And the expedition came home. Oil and barrels and more capacity for my woodcutters. That's fine. Please give me a industry building. Yeah, Hearth is still hostility down. That's right. And we can level it up to level 1 for a +1 global resolve, which is also nice. Okay, lots of things you have that I want. lots of things you have that I want. This is also kind of cool. +1 crystallized dew production. But yeah, I want all the planks, all the bricks, all the purging fire, and some boots. And throw in 2 dye for free.
Okay.
Thanks. Good talk. All right. We get all of that. It's being salvaged. Fuel is going up. Now that we have the coal mine, let's burn coal. Why does stormwater not go above 50-ish? Because our capacity for it is only 50. We're not allowed to hold more at this time. And Pilger, what happened to the frog who didn't pay his parking ticket? He was towed. No refunds. Okay, so this is 5? Hello? 5. GG. 5. Cool. I like these algae ponds. And Razgrees with the Prime sub and 7 months of support. Thank you, thank you. Need some benches. Cool. It's too much hostility. Where's my other woodcutters? Yeah, here they are. The fake Pablo with 18 months as well. Thanks for the 1.5 years of support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How many tools do I have? Freaking none. Talk. This came online, though. Please use wood, not planks, because I'm bad at making planks. Just make like a million tools. Thanks. Build it. Easy peasy. One's still going. There's no better trade routes I want to do, right? Not really. I could do this one. Does make me 7 money? You know what? Sure. Like that. Sell this. Oh, there's large berry nodes over here too. Yeah, we're good. We're good on food for a long time now. Truly we are. And here's Trapper's Camp, which I'll take. Because of these. To have no work. Oh, this came in. We have Brickyard. Can make pottery for us. 15 planks as well. That's good. And another 10% move speed on roads. That's amazing. Seems there's not much incentive for higher level roads. Honestly, I should be using reinforced roads here. I usually get out of the habit of making them, but they do have purpose under certain circumstances, and I think in key locations they can really help. So let's reinforce this road. What other road reinforcement might be helpful? If there was a way to see like your most used roads. Do they still do the thing where they carry 1 copper ore per road? Yeah, that's part of the problem with the advanced roads, is that the worker will pick up 1 building material, go to the road location, build 1 tile of road, go back to the warehouse, pick up 1 building material, so on and so forth, rather than, you know, picking up 5 building materials and making 5 roads. Yeah, you can see him doing it. Terrible way to build a road. That's for sure.
Allah.
Oh, yeah, and I had this regular Trevor's Camp too. Cool. Just work double Trevor's Camp here. Not a lizard there. Good work. That makes sense. There's only like 60 coal in there. It is time to open up some more glades here. It's got a large Animedium bin in cache. We should maybe do that. Although a Fishman outpost sounds annoying. 2 large caches here. Yeah, let's go with this one and this. Although I didn't prep these properly. We can still do it. No problem, I'm sure. Let's do the wood production. Houses have room for one more villager? I mean, that would be nice. Sure, I'll just take credit houses. Seems fine. So, remember, we also need to get 300 stormwater for the crashed airship. Pack of trade goods, pack of trade goods. Wow, they're zooming on those copper roads. Actually, this should maybe be a copper road too. Boxes are currently very happy. I'll just favor them even more. What's the cost of the fancy road? 1 copper ore per tile. Is there a stormwater geyser anywhere nearby? There's one right here. This is a stormwater geyser. There's also a clearance water one right here. Perfect. Hey, a use for these stupid coats. Perfect. That's a great event, actually. And that's an empathy choice. That's a really great event. That's not bad either, actually, but... Oh, that's spooky. Fishman Outpost. Okay, they'll eat our food if we hunt them down. That's actually mostly fine. I am going to want a warehouse right next to them, though. We have 147 remaining. Takes 147. This one's good, though. Cool. Yeah, just put our food supplies right next to them. Just let them have it. I have 40 pipes now. Why do I have 40 pipes now? It's terrible. Does it cost to upgrade the carrying capacity on this stormwater geyser thing? Two pipes and 10 planks. You got it. Actually, use the bricks. We can make those easier. Doesn't eat, it doesn't rest. Its sole purpose is to work. Spooky. Didn't get any ruins, right? No, we did not. Completely fine. Definitely didn't realize that was a stormwater connection. That's great. 5 more pack of building materials. We have not been able to get... any really good stuff. Not very many pack of crops, unfortunately. But I can just make those, right? I guess. Seems lame. Making stuff? Who does that? Actually, no, wait. We've already gone through the work of growing them. Please finish. By and large, fine. Okay, reputation's starting to fill up pretty nicely now. How many purging fire do I have? 4. Do I need anything that you have? I guess I wouldn't mind more herbs. The Strider return. I may have forgotten the Strider again. Yeah. Apparently I have no porridge. Hello? Boo. But also, begin. Clearly what we need is more coats. This will solve all of our issues. Just too many porridge enjoyers. I guess we could make a second beanery. That's the easy thing to do here. You know what? I do need more newcomers. I wish it wasn't this many. Hunt them down. CEM, thanks for the Prime sub and the 2 months of support. Okay, those are ready to be collected. Tavern. You say tavern, I say how high. Wait. Bad to attack the trader? We attacked the trader yesterday, and it worked out pretty well, actually. Ooh-wah. Okay, wait, hold on. Before we win, I have to get the stormwater. Belay that order. Yeah, don't open those yet. Stop working at the plantations. We need... What's here? Okay, ring collector. Yes, 4 ring collectors. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do it. Which means I'm going to need more planks, probably. I know where I can get some. You. Deleted. Upgrade the tank capacity on that too. Less wood cutting. Oh dear. Needs to be held off on for a minute. Cool. Lizards are still going to be unhappy. What if I had a fox? That's not going to help. Concerning. Very concerning. Oh yeah, we just went to 230%, huh? Extra spooky. Extra spooky. This should be a year 7 win. I'm gonna make sure I secure the water. Let's see, we can hold 300. Yes. Realistically, I should make sure it's 350. Capacity, since we're using it constantly. Looks like they're fine with the light post. We do want to end the storm with maxed out stormwater, though, don't we? We do. Please, everybody, work at the rain collectors. I don't think that's going to matter. The lizards still haven't noticed that they're pissed off. They have no clue. Okay, Fisherman Outpost has been dealt with. Okay, 2 more points coming in soon. Too bad. Okay, we have 332 stormwater now. Good. Good. So we can unhand these rain collectors. Don't delete them, though. The expedition arrives. More packet building materials. Good for us. Cool. So yeah, year 7 win looking very likely here. This one too. So many caches. Actually insane. What, did I run out of metal? No, I ran out of wood. Alright, you can use planks then. Burn the whole thing down. 6 ancient tablets. Sure, why not? Alright, you guys are fired. So all we have to do is win this year, which we will easily do. Yeah, it's crazy how fast we earn rep here. See infused rainwater coming in, although that'll use up some of my stormwater, right? The geyser pump will replenish it. We could also make pack of crops, I guess. Yeah, we got grain. Realistically, these guys don't make enough tools, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, what I don't want to do is fulfill infused rainwater, actually, because that would actually cause us to fail the condition, right? Because we'd lose the 100 stormwater immediately, and then this would... and then we wouldn't have the thing. So, very important that I not actually do that, now that we just let this large abandoned cache finish, and that'll do it. Oh yeah, and I had 2 trade routes, too. Give me some stuff. Blood flowers are never going to get dealt with. It's probably fine. What's a little blood flower infestation between friends? GG. Definitely like starting future...